Welcome to my channel, Quinta entre Aguas. My name is Matthias, this is Ida, and that is Simba. I just finished cleaning the rest of this terrace, and as you can see, it's a sweaty and dusty business. So, I don't have a pool yet, but I think this is a good opportunity to have a look at the public pool we have here in Louriçal de Campo. Actually, it's in S.Fiel. So I'm gonna have a quick shower to get all the dust off, grab a towel, and then first head to the local cafe, pick up my bread, and then have a look at the public pool. So stay tuned, and later. I am at the entrance of the public pool S.Fiel. This is the ruin of the old school, and this is the entrance from the street. I don't have my external microphone with me because I've put the GoPro in waterproof mode, so no mods. Hopefully the audio will be okay. And when we come in, this is a water basin. Not sure for what it is, but plenty of parking space. Should have no problem getting a parking spot here. There you have a Facebook page. I'm gonna put the link in the description of the video, and they are open, I believe, every day from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. where in between is 1 hour where the lifeguard has his lunch, where you're not supposed to enter the water. You see, parking space, my car, and more parking spaces, and even here there's more parking space, and there's a whole field. So like I said, plenty of parking spaces. Now let me get inside. It's my first time as well, as I said before. Later. And these are the rules. I just paid my entrance fee and get a blue wristband. So these are the opening hours and the prices. There is another one. So yeah, let's get inside. I'm now in the bar or little restaurant, and this is the view we have from here. There's the Marateca, and yeah. Let's see if they have some kind of lockers where I can put my wallet and stuff. Alright, later. Apparently there are no lockers for your valuables, so if you're alone you have to make a choice. Not sure if I go into the water, maybe a quick dip, but yeah, it's Portugal, so I'm not too worried actually. But in case you are and you want to come here, come with more than one person like I did, so that you can stay at your spot and don't have to worry about your valuables like your wallet, your car keys, all these stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go in, I think. Later. As you can see, I'm in the water. There are the lifeguards, and I'm at the shallow end. It's getting more deep this way, and behind me is a shallow 1.50 meter or something for kids and people that don't swim. And one sec. And this is the view. I'm not sure you can see it, but there's the Marateca. It could be worse, view-wise. And like I said, up there is a little restaurant or bar. I see if I can show you the prices, which I think are modest, not really expensive. So yeah, this is Piscina de S.Fiel. Very nice to cool off on a hot day. Alright, later. I'm done here, back to the farm, and there are the prices if you want to know. So I'm heading back to my farm, do some work, and I can tell you it's quite nice sitting in the shade at this bar with a little breeze. Really nice. But I have work to do. So later. One more thing before heading back. This is the ruin of the old college S.Fiel. I was told it was at some point a home for problem kids, drug users and stuff, but apparently it's in a really sorry state, and I was told the freguesia is looking for investors to rebuild it. Unfortunately, I do not have this kind of cash, but if I did, I probably would buy it and turn it into a 5-star hotel or something where you could host conferences and stuff with gym and tennis court and all the other things, nice pool, because I think this area does have the potential. And yeah, you could even put up some bungalows for people to rent, like in a closed community. But yeah, if you are one of those investors, get in touch with the freguesia. All right, heading back later. Back on the farm, and now it's time for the dogs to cool down. It's a really hot day. I think the temperatures are like 38 degrees outside, and the air conditioning units can't deal with it, so I'm looking forward to get a new one, because at 6 p.m. temperatures within the mobile home were 35 degrees with the air conditioning unit running all day. So after I fed the dogs, I take them here after half an hour, break before we go here. But yeah, Ida immediately sits down to cool off, and Simba is probably looking for a stick to chew on. Yeah. I received via social media a interesting photo. I think it's supposed to be a meme or something like that, but it started me thinking. So here's the photo. And I thought, well, I have an IBC, I don't use anymore, at least at the moment. I have a plastic chair. I have a parasol. I don't know, beach umbrella. I have a ladder. And my thinking was, I have to measure. But like I said before, the dog's pool is too high for Ida to get in. So I have to measure the height of that. And then I have to see how much I'm gonna take off the top of the IBC, turn it upside down, and have Ida special plunge pool. And since I have ridiculously a lot of water in my borehole, I can actually fill the plunge IBC every morning and let the water go in the evening, so all the trees in the vicinity can get extra water. So I think it's a win for the trees, and I can't see a downside. So in a bit, once the dogs have cooled up, Simba is investigating and leaving his scent. But once they are cooled off, I am starting to dismantle the IBC on top of the staircase, and then go from there. So stay tuned, and later. Last night something weird happened. I've put my shoes here, and this morning there was only one. I've checked under the mobile home, I've checked around here, around the granite platform, everywhere, and the shoe is missing. I'm sure it will turn up eventually somewhere, but it's weird. Anyway, I have worked all day in my job. The dogs have been fed. I have prepared my dinner, not eaten yet. And before I dismantle the IBC, I think I need to do a little bit of bramble and weed removal. So I have my welder gloves here. The tripod is here. So I'll put you on the time lapse, and look at this. They are growing again. Brambles. Never ending story. So yeah, stay tuned for a little bit of a time lapse. Later. It's been cleaned up for now. As you can see, it's not super clean, but much cleaner than it was. So now, let's see what I need to get this IBC downstairs and prepared. I think if I can get everything down and prepared for tomorrow, that will be awesome. So another time lapse, yay! Later. the IBC, as you have seen, and the house waterworks and all the other stuff are down. And yes, I'm sweating. It's still, I don't know, 34 degrees or something. Quite hot. So this one is ready for tomorrow. Gonna open this one up. Probably what I need to do is remove these. I need to grab my chair. The chair that I have, a plastic chair. Sorry, it's dark in here. Probably too dark for the camera. Anyway. So this is a plastic chair. If I put it inside here, I'm not sure this will work the way I intended. Because it looks like if I just open the top, like around here, just as much on top as possible, it's just enough to submerge this chair. And my idea was, or my plan was, to cut like 10 centimeters from the top, so I can put it upside down for another dog pool, since this one is like 30 centimeters high, which is too high for Ida. I'll have to think about this. But yeah, as you can see, I'm all sweaty, and think it's enough for today. I'm gonna put away this stuff for the night. Probably gonna need this in the future, or maybe not. Have to see. But yeah, IBC is down. Pellets I don't need to get down. Eventually they will. And Simba had the controlling eye and everything. And Ida is laying there. So yeah, enough for today. And later. Hello. It's another day after my day job, and I want to use the remaining light we have to work on my poor man's pool, or poor farmer's pool. I don't know. Anyway, I will use this one to draw a line all around, and I already started to unscrew this a little bit, because after I drawn the line for cutting this plastic tank, I need to remove these bars, lift it out, cut it, and with this wood as to measure the distance, you know, put the pen on top here. I use this bar as a lineal to get this this line straight. I also recovered this piece. Good thing I don't throw stuff away easily, and hopefully this will be watertight. If not, I have to source a watertight cover for this if I want to use it as a dog pool. Like I said before, this one is like 30 centimeters, and when I cut here, this was a test, and then I measured that. Oh, it's difficult with one hand, but roughly this is like 13, 14 centimeters high, so it's half the height of the other pool for the dogs. So hopefully this will be watertight, and I can just flip it around once I cut it as another dog pool. All right, I grab the tripod and start working on this project. Stay tuned, and later. IBC is cut open, so yes, I know it's dirty, but this part should serve as a tiny dog pool, maybe. We'll see about that all later. So I do need to do something about the edge, and I need to cut the metal frame right here. Still stuff to do. Time for another time frame. Time lapse. Why did I do that? Time for another time lapse. This is a bit disappointing. I don't know what happened, but my saw refuses to work. I first thought it was not enough power in the battery, but with a fresh battery it still doesn't work. So I think maybe it got overheated. So yeah, that's it for today. Gonna clean up the tools, put the plastic insert back into the frame, which is little bit more than halfway cut. Only need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more cuts to remove the upper frame. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna clean up, and better luck tomorrow, hopefully. Stay tuned. Later. It is the next day after my 8 hours of work. During some of my breaks, I managed to cut all of these things, and also degraded it with a file. The top that came off, I mounted here, upside down. So I have to see if that works, but the idea was to put the cut-off bars into the ground to give it a kind of a platform, but I already noticed it is moving quite a lot. So I'll have to see if that works out. What I do next is put this back in there, and what I then want to do is, because it will be higher than the frame, let me just put it back 1 second. Here we are. Like I said, it's a bit higher, and what I want to do is cut till the frame in the corners, and then use a heat gun to fold the plastic over the sidebar, so that it's all covered by plastic. And as you can see, it's not thin, and as you also can see, it's quite dirty. So I grabbed my heat gun and a tripod, and then show you what I am doing. So stay tuned, and later. Unfortunately, this heat gun business takes a lot longer than I anticipated. You can see a start here, but I have to rethink my approach. And one more thing I like to show you. This is the chair. Let me put you up on the tripod. So about this height, so basically chest level, I think that will do fine. I still need to clean the inside, and a little bit more bits and bobs, but you get the idea. Yeah, like I said, this bending business will take a lot more time than I thought. Maybe I need a bigger heat gun, or maybe a flamethrower. I'll talk to some people Sind wir gern gekannt. Apparently, I don't need a ladder to get in and out. All right. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, well, I definitely gonna start using it in the next video. Yeah. One thing I need to show you still for this week's video, and that is a update on how the lavender is doing. I still need to water them today, but these are the two that I put into earth. Still green. I think that's a good sign. And this is one of the two in the big pot, poisonous ones. And this is the other one, and those haven't moved at all. I think they're doing fine. All right, that's it for this week's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and liked this video. If so, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to help this channel, and also you get notifications when I upload the next video. Yeah. Have a nice weekend. Stay healthy, stay happy, and have a good life. I hope you're gonna watch my next one as well. Bye!